The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And there's the handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down play coming up. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a first down.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on third down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
The Bearcats will have first and 10 here. Ball handed off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Now it's second down here. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Tailback takes the handoff again. Tackle, but first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Bearcats pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Makes a quick grab. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
On a wide receiver screen with a corner that tight, you've got to do a good job of blocking him or screening him. Nobody there, and a quick reaction by the corner allows him to make a nice play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on fourth down. Back to pass. It's Parker. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Press coverage now from the secondary. Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. The Bears come to the line to run the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
And the Bears will line up here on first down and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
They'll run it here. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Parker. The pass pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. The kick is good. Offense collects 3 points on the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking for the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch, does get the foot down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And he's got it down there inside the 35.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you can...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
The game makes it second and medium. Looking to pass. It's Parker. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet. The Bears will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. One more play before they head to the locker room. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. It's pulled in, completion on a diving catch. The timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. Tackle after the pick, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bears will kick this away to get the second half going. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They get the second half started with the running play.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to throw it on third and very long. And a senior making a disruptive impact play. Bearcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to his receiver. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Baylor.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one sails out of the back of the end zone at the touchback. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Gets made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Receiver makes the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. The pass is caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Looking to throw it again. He's escaping the pocket now. Throws to the tight end. Here's another interception. We're losing track. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So here comes the Baylor offense onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. There's the handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Parker. Snags the quick throw. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Once you can establish the run game, the play action is so effective. Those linebackers' eyes get caught up on the run, and you pull the ball, and you've got open targets behind him. It's a great example of using the run game to set up your play action.
He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. The Bears pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Bears come up to the line in the hurry-up. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Scanning the field. It's Parker. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll start the drive here with an end around. Running with purpose. That run moves the ball to the 16.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
Looking right, this one caught. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
And that's a great gain right here for these guys. And it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
Second down here, time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Getting set. Here's second down. They're going to run it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Good job up front by that offensive line, getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
Tackle made after a big gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Oh, and he breaks free. He's got room to run now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. They'll try the right here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the defense will take a timeout here. 22 seconds on the clock. Looks like the Bearcats looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal.
42, Spider.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but
look at this. They faked the PAT. I'm trying to throw for it. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. The Bears looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. We have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. It's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Baylor Bears.